Now in this calculation we will illustrate an important concept, that principle of atom conservation. If you remember Dalton's postulate, Dalton said one important point, that in any chemical reaction, atom cannot be destroyed or cannot be created Now if I use this idea, that is, if you have a substance and so it has some phosphorus atom, and if I do some chemical reaction, so let us say this is substance 1, and if I do chemical reaction, let us say, and I convert this into substance 2, it will have same number of phosphorus atoms. So I can say number of phosphorus atom in one substance 1 is same as number of phosphorus atom in 2, that is substance 2. And this is also called principle of atom conservation, that atom remains conserved, and sometime in short it is written as POAC. So principle of atom conservation. And in short this is also sometime written as POAC. Now let us say we can do this problem using this method. Question says, in gravimetric determination of phosphorus, an aqueous solution of NaH2PO4 is treated with an mixture of ammonium magnesium ions to precipitate magnesium ammonium phosphate. So let us say we have a solution of NaH2PO4. So what we will do, first we will make a chart. So initially I have a solution of NaH2PO4. Now this solution is treated with ammonium and magnesium ions. So this is treated with NH4 plus ion and magnesium ion, that is Mg2 plus ion, and it gets converted into MgNH4 PO4. You see the charges are balanced, Mg2 plus NH4 1 plus, so 3 plus, PO4 3 minus. So it is converted into MgNH4 PO4. Then finally question says this is precipitated ammonium dot 6H2O. So dot 6H2O is also there. So this compound is precipitated. Precipitate magnesium ammonium phosphate. This, so dot 6H2O is here. So MgSO4 dot 6H2O I can write here. So this is dot 6H2O. This is the original compound. This is heated and decomposed to magnesium phosphate Mg2P2O7. Now this compound is further heated and it gives you Mg2P2O7. Which is weighted. A solution of NaH2PO4, that is initial solution NaH2PO4, finally gives 1.05 gram of Mg2P2O7. So Mg2P2O7 is 1.054 gram. So final weight of this is given 1.054 gram. Now question says, what is the weight of NaH2PO4 that was present originally? So we have to find weight of NaH2PO4. And now things are easy, we can do easily. What we do, let us, in this process there is no phosphorus atom that has been lost. So whatever phosphorus atom I have here is gone to this compound, and now whatever phosphorus atom I have here, by heating it is converted into this compound. So there is no leakage of phosphorus atom. I can also say there is no addition of phosphorus atom. So phosphorus atom in this reaction remains conserved. So first important point, P atom in all the process remains conserved. Now if I use this idea to solve this problem, let us first find what is the weight of molecular weight of this Mg2P2O7. So Mg2P2O7 molecular weight of this compound is 24 into 2 plus 2 into 31 plus 7 into 16. So let us check how much this coming. 22 into 2 48 plus 31 into 2 62 plus 7 into 16. So this comes out to be 222 gram per mole. So 222 gram per mole. Now we can calculate mole of this because weight I know. So mole of Mg2P2O7, mole of Mg2P2O7, and this is equals to 1.054 divided by 222 gram, and that is mole. Now you see 1 mole of Mg2P2O7 contains 2 mole of phosphorus or 2 atom of phosphorus. If I see one molecule Mg2P2O7, so one molecule contains 2 molecule of phosphorus, 2 atom of phosphorus. So I can say total mole of phosphorus atom. So mole of phosphorus atom, this is nothing but mole this multiplied by 2, because 1 mole of this contains 2 mole of phosphorus. So this mole multiplied by 2. So this is 2 into 1.054 divided by 222 mole. Now once I know the mole of phosphorus atom, now I can apply mole conservation or atom conservation for phosphorus. Whatever I have phosphorus atom here, that is mole of phosphorus, is same I have mole of phosphorus atom here, and same as mole of phosphorus atom here. So I can say this is same as, so this is same as mole of phosphorus atom in NaH2PO4. Are you getting or not? So this is same as mole of P atom in Na. So this is NaH2PO4. Now once I know mole of phosphorus atom, basically we can calculate mole of this compound, because 1 mole of this compound contains 1 mole of phosphorus. So mole of phosphorus atom is same as mole of this compound. So now I can say mole of NaH2PO4, because each mole of this compound will contain only 1 mole of phosphorus. So mole of this compound is same as mole of phosphorus atom, mole of phosphorus atom, and this is equals to 2 into 1.054. Now once I know a mole of phosphorus atom, mole of this basically, so we can calculate weight of NaH2PO4, and this will be 2 into 1.054 divided by 222 and multiply by molecular mass, that is 23 plus 2 plus 31 plus 4 into 16. So this will be 2 into 1.054 divided by 222 and multiplied by this is 23 plus 2 plus 31 plus 4 into 16. So this is 120. So this is 120. Now let us solve for this. 2 into, so this is 2 into 1.04, 2 into 1.054 multiplied by 120, and this divided by 222. So this is 1.139. So this is 1.139 gram. If I round up to 2 digits, I can say this is around 1.14 gram. So now I can say weight of NaH2PO4, weight of NaH2PO4, and this is equals to 1.4 gram. So important point we have here is, That is, we are applying POAC, that is principle of atom conservation. To solve this problem, we are not interested in writing balanced chemical equation. So we have not written any balanced chemical equation. So there is another way to solve problems without writing balanced chemical equation. So in this case, in this problem, we have not written balanced chemical equation. So this is another method. So if you are avoiding balanced chemical equation, use POAC. That is in principle of atom conservation. You can easily solve any problem of this kind.